Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Night of Shining Stars. My name is Denise Root, and I am the Executive Director of the Cedar Hill ISD Education Foundation. I'm very excited you joined us this evening. Tonight, we recognize and celebrate the distinguished and diverse accomplishments of Cedar Hill ISD academic scholars. In turn, each of these scholars has chosen to recognize an educator that is, or who has served with the Cedar Hill ISD, who has been a positive influence on his or her education. We also would like to recognize this is the successful partnership between parents and school that is vital to every student's education. We commend all the parents here tonight who have actively partnered with the Cedar Hill ISD to nurture their very own shining star. Parents, will you please stand and be recognized? Parents. Thank you. It is our honor this year to host this year's Night of Shining Stars. Thank you for joining us in this tribute to the scholars and their special educators. Before we recognize these amazing scholars and educators, let's take a moment to recognize some of our guests that are here with us this evening. First, our sponsor this evening is Atmos Energy and is represented by our own Chef Board member, Al Hernandez. He is unable to be with us and sends his apologies. He is out of town on Atmos Energy business. They thought it was more important than us. But he has helped make this possible through a generous donation of Atmos Energy. So please recognize him. I also thank the Chef Board of Directors who spend the year working diligently and hard all year long to raise money so we are able to provide things that are needed for the district. And we have a few of those here this evening. If you're a board member, would you wave your hand? Most of them are busy. Everyone's got it and busy. So we thank you. I'd like to give a special shout out to my comrades in the district communications team who helped work very diligently to help make this happen and who are all doing something this evening. So wave communication, you're in the house too. And thank you for the administration that has come and joined us this evening. We appreciate it. We are also extremely honored to have members of our school board here, Robert Riggs and Cheryl Wesley. Would you please stand and be recognized? Leading this team is our superintendent, Dr. Gerald Hudson. Will you please greet him as he comes to the stage for a few remarks?
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to be here this evening to recognize the exceptional scholars from Cedar Hill High School and Cedar Hill Collegiate High School. Their academic accomplishments speak for themselves, and we are here to hear about their career achievements in the years and decades to come. This is a very special evening because it marks our progress in our path towards normalcy. Last year at this time, we were unfortunate had to reimagine this event and hold it as a drive-through with little interaction and celebration, which was very difficult given the scholars' hard work and success. We are thankful for your attention to social distancing protocols, and we are confident that next year, our 2022 Night of Shining Star event will significantly be more of a step towards normalcy. Tonight, you will hear heartwarming stories from Star scholars and Star educators alike. There won't be many dry eyes in the pack this evening, and we look forward to seeing that. A special thank you to the Chef Education Director, Ms. Denise Root, and her board. They did an exceptional job this year putting this event together. Again, enjoy tonight's Night of Shining Stars, and go Longhorns.
Now let's get down to the reason we're here this evening. Scholars, when you come to the stage, I would ask you to first tell us some of your amazing accomplishments, who you are, what you've done, and where you're going to school in the fall if you've already made your commitment. Then tell us about the educator that you have chosen to recognize this evening. We will then have, a quick photo up here, and then you can exit off the stage with your educator, and we will bring the next individual up. Now, I see we have a few students missing, a few teachers missing, so we may have to change the order just a bit as we go throughout the evening. Please forgive us for doing that. And the rain has kept some people, has stranded them and that type of thing. We're getting messages, so we'll do the best we can. Also, a very quick disclaimer. If I mispronounce your name, please forgive me. I have worked very diligently to get these correct, and some of you have names that are a little bit more difficult for me in my little Texas accent to pronounce. So, with that being said, I would like to bring Susie Acuna and Minerva Ayala to the stage.
Hi, my name is Susie Acuna. Okay. I've been in high school, graduating now 2021. I've been in band for 4 years. Kept the GPA of like around 3.6, I believe. Also taking some AP classes. Yeah, I've been trying to, keep a good grade point average. Anyways, I'm going to community college at Payton. And today I'm dedicating myself. Thank you for being such an inspiring teacher to me since 2nd and 3rd grade. I really thank you so much. You have inspired me so much, and I will remember you till I finish my career and everything, and I really thank you.
He's taking the photo right up your front. Thank you. Okay, next we'll bring up Timmy Oladelli and Bonnie Baker.
Hi, I'm Sinea and I graduated this year. I plan on going to Mountain View Community College due to some restrictions in the these 4 years have been very drastic, but we made it. Yeah. I chose Miss Baker because I just thought she really gave her all in guiding when one didn't know what to do. And she just, thank you.
While we're taking their photos, would Katrina Ambula and Kelly Barton please come to the stage?
Sorry if I get emotional. I get emotional very easily. But my name is Katrina Ambula. I'm a senior at Cedar Hill Collegiate High School. I'm in organizations such as BPA, NHS. I'm vice president of student council, and I will be attending Texas State University. So go Bobcats. I chose Miss Barney for very obvious reason. She was such an amazing teacher to me my freshman year. One very fond memory I have of Miss Barney was at the beginning of the school year. I remember I was talking to my other teacher, Mr. Perez, and she just happened to walk by, and she just asked me the simple question, "Are you doing okay? How are you, Katrina?" And I didn't even know that she knew my name. So for her to just ask me that just really shows that she's a very caring person and that she cares about her students. And just that simple little question she asked me made such an amazing impact on me. And I knew I could always go to her whenever I needed advice or help. She was the first teacher I always went to. She was so funny. She was so entertaining in class with her dancing and her jokes. And she's always the first person I go to. She was the first person I asked whenever I was going around asking for recommendations when I was applying to college. And she will always have a very special place in my heart. So thank you, Ms. Barnes.
And next, we'd like to bring to the stage Maya Payton and Kelly Bobineau.
Hi. I'm Maya Payton. I'm a senior. I'm actually number 10 in my class. I'm a treasurer of NHS and student council. My GPA is a 3.8, and I'm going to be going to Texas State University in the fall. I chose Miss Bobineau because I don't even know how I would have survived high school without her. She knows basically everything my mom would know. She knew my crushes. She knew everything from sophomore year when my dad passed. She was just always there for me. And so I could always just count on her. So I just really wanted to thank her for everything she's done. Thank you.
Okay, will Mauricio Garcia and Andrew Bukovic please come to the stage?
Good afternoon. On Sunday I had to give a speech I'd forgotten about, so I'm no stranger to impromptu speeches, so I got this down, I think. But my name is Mauricio Garcia. This is Mr. Bukovic. I had him last year. He taught me AP U.S. history. But before I get to Mr. Buka, I'd like to say a little bit of myself. My parents immigrated here from their respective countries, and I think I've come a long way from where they started. I definitely have. I'm currently planning on most likely going on a church mission. Where I'll go, I don't know yet. I'll find it out probably a few weeks before I ship out. When I come back, the plan is to go to Texas A&M and into the military. I don't have a full outlook on my life, but I feel that knowing myself, I think I'm able to make it up as I go, like I do most things. So I'll figure it out. I've had a very good years here in Citadel, these 4 years. So I'd just like to say thank you to everyone involved. And like I said, Mr. Boop taught me Medicare World History. I really enjoyed this class. I love history. And I chose Mr. Boop because, first of all, he's a great teacher. He taught me well. I learned a lot in his class. Also, I'm fairly lazy. I think a lot of us are, but me especially a little bit. My mom will tell you. But I had a meeting one time with Mr. Boop because my grades were low, and my mom went, and he talked to us, and he mentioned one thing. He said sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do, which is true. Everyone has to do things they don't want to do. So that kind of stuck with me for a while, and I do things I don't want to do now all the time. That seems to be my life all the time. So that stuck with me, and I thought about Mr. Boop when I had a paper to choose a teacher to pick. And this year, every other morning I'll say good morning to Mr. Boop, and he'll say hi back. And it's not a big thing, right? I don't know if we had a conversation this semester, right? But he tells me good morning every other morning, and I tell him good morning. And it's those little things that go a long way for a lot of people, not just me. For a lot of people, saying a simple good morning can brighten up the day. So if we could also clap it up for Mr. Boop, not just me, please. Thank you.
Okay, now you know we're live streaming you saying you're lazy, right? You do know that. We just put it out there for everybody. Okay, just want to make sure you know that. Disclaimer. All right, next we'd like to bring Victoria Jackson and Stephanie Vernon to the stage.
I get really nervous public speaking. So I'm Victoria Jackson. I go to Cedar Hill Collegiate High School. I've been on the golf team, Superintendent Roundtable, NHS and UPA since sophomore year. And I've been an officer in UPA for 2 years. That's where I met Ms. Vernon. I've never actually been in a school longer than 2 years until high school. So I've never made a long-lasting connection with a teacher until Ms. Vernon. It's been 3 years since I've known her. And she's always been there for me. Doesn't matter what time you text her, night, day, email her. I see people nodding in the crowd, they know what I'm talking about. She's always there for you. She goes above and beyond. And she just cares about you. She always checks up on you. And that's why I really wanted to honor her today. And I'm going to TWU for nursing.
Awesome. Next, we'd like to bring Jocelyn Barnes and Jennifer Davis to the stage.
Hello, my name is Jocelyn Barnes. I've been a part of the softball and band program all 4 years of high school. I have a GPA of 3.6. And I will be attending Spelman College. I will be a psych major on the pre-med track. And the teacher I decided to choose was Miss Davis because she's been there all my life, literally. Like, she's my aunt. And she's like always there when I need her, and I can always count on her for anything.
Okay, next, it would Shanice Strong and Michelle Douglas please join us.
today. I really pushed myself to become a better person. If it wasn't for my parents, I probably would have been very low in the class as of right now. And I would like to thank Ms. Douglas for pushing me, like really pushing me to my limits, especially in math. Because that's always been a struggle for me, but now I feel like I can overcome anything with her by my side.
Okay, will Donna Onlin-Bong, if I'm saying that correctly, and Jordan Fletcher, please join me.
Hello, my name is Donna Dunn, and I am a part of Cedar Hill Collegiate High School. I am currently an officer for Student Council, NHS, and Green Club. And I am going to be going to UTA for nursing. The star educator that I chose was Miss Fletcher. She was my AP US history teacher, and she was the first AP teacher that I've ever got. She really inspired me to do the best I can, even when things don't work out, because I wasn't really doing that great in her class in the beginning, but she found a way to help, and she's just always there to help you. Yeah, and I would just always remember her. Thank you.
Next, will Paulo Lizeth Gallegos Perez and Donna Padron Haddock please join us.
Hello. Good evening. My name is Elise Allman, which is Paulo Gallegos. I am the valedictorian for Cedar Hill Collegiate High School. I have somehow miraculously kept my 4.0 GPA. It really sounds surreal to say that. But I am the president of Green Club. I am the PCSA representative for National Honor Society. I'm the other extracurriculars like Upper Bound Math and Science, Business Professionals of America, and honestly, I was trying from there, but I really have a lot of fun at those things. And I would just like to say that the person that I am, the person that is standing right on stage would not have had the mentality to tackle all of those things without the help of Ms. Haddock. She really meant so much to me. I was her AP office aide in 8th grade, and I learned a lot about what it means to be in school, much further than just the academic perspective. It really takes a lot to set your mindset to be successful and to surround yourself with people that can help you be successful. And she just opened my eyes to how much reflection and thinking you really have to put into who you are as a person and how you can help others. And I just got so many words of wisdom and just so much from her that I can't even begin to put into words. I'm just so thankful that she was able to be there and impact my life so just grandiosely, just so much. I literally don't know how much for how long I can thank her, but she really made me into the person I am today, and I'm just so mind blown by that. Thank you so much.
Next up, we have Sinea Williams and Kevin Hicks.
Hi, my name is Sinea Williams. I am the senior class historian and the NHS historian. I'm a little nervous, so I gotta be patient with you. I will be attending Xavier University of Louisiana. And I'll be majoring in biology pre-med. I chose Mr. Hicks because he was like one of the first math teachers that I actually understood what I was learning. Because math is not my subject. I'm just let y'all know. And y'all won't shake it, I'm sorry. He was there for me when I kind of did bad on this test and I was crying really bad, and it took me out in the hall and comforted me. And I usually don't cry, but I was crying, y'all. And when he wasn't making fun of my supposed country accent that I don't know where he hear it, but he say I got one. And my session with Tupac t-shirts, he was being an amazing teacher and made math really fun, incorporated games into the subject. So I really appreciate you for that. And even though you left us and I was a little sad, I'm glad to be here with you today and honor you with this award. So thank you for being an amazing teacher.
Next up, we have Joey Sanders and Cassandra Johnson.
Hello, my name is Jocelyn Sanders. I'm a senior at Cedar Hill High School. I plan on going to Texas A&M next year for college. I am president of National Honor Society, and I have been named salutatorian a couple of days ago. The teacher that I really want to recognize is Ms. Johnson, and it's mostly because I've only been in Cedar Hill for 3 years. My first year, I actually had Ms. Johnson for my physics class. And in that class, I felt like that I was part of the class, that I was one of them, even though I was the youngest one in the class. It was because of Ms. Johnson that I found my passion for physics, and that I'm actually going into physics for my major in college. I absolutely love Ms. Johnson so much, and she was the first teacher that actually made me feel like that I was the person sitting in the class instead of just another student.
Okay, next up, we have several students and an educator. We have Jace Morris, Precious Oyaway, and I'm going to butcher this, I know, Ariel Awoloye, Mike Close, and Jada Okocha, along with the educator Elizabeth Judd. And these students are the ones that are playing for you this evening.
Hi everybody, my name is Jace, and I'm a member of the National Honor Society and the orchestra, that's like below you today. And the reason I chose Ms. Joe as my star educator is because Ms. Joe, she's been a really big impact in my life. Ever since she became the teacher of the head of the orchestra program when I was in sophomore year. I'm sorry, I'm not good at giving speeches. Ms. Judge, she would be a big part of my life. She always helped me with things. And I don't know where I'd be right now without her. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Judge.
Hi, my name is Precious Ayala, and
in high school. So I've been in orchestra for 4 years, 3 years with Ms. Judd. I've been in theater for 2 years. I've been on the award-winning High Steppers team for 1 year. I've been on NHS, and I've been in Spanish for 4 years. So with all that, doing all that, I was still able to be in the top 30 students. So anything is possible. Y'all can do it. Well, we all did it for 2 months. For anyone out there that's struggling, you can do it. And I chose Ms. Judd because I was really about to drop orchestra after my freshman year because it was just too much. It was too hard. But then she came in and she just completely flipped my mind. She changed my mindset and she made me fall in love with playing the cello again. She was my best friend in my entire 3 years with her. I would just go into her office and I would just pour my heart out. And she would just comfort me and make me feel like she cared about me genuinely. And I still do that. Like being her, like this got home. Like I knew from day one, once I saw her, I'm like, yeah, we gonna do this. And we are. So I really do love Ms. Judd.
Hi, my name is Allman, and I've been in orchestra for 4 years, softball 4 years, NHS for 3 years now, and I did a bunch of random stuff every now and then. ROTC, Spanish club. If it was interesting, I was probably involved. And I picked Ms. Judd as my teacher because from the moment she showed up in my sophomore year, I was like, okay, this, I can do this. Like, she's just so, like, we walk into the class, she has this big smile on her face, and every day she'd have a different story to tell, but she would always love to make music, and she would always, like, if you weren't having a good day, if you were having a bad day, she was always understanding. She was always there for you. If you needed to talk to her about something, Ms. Judd was always there. And I really appreciate Ms. Judd because school is stressful, and it's always nice to know that you have somewhere to come back to where you can just relax and just let everything out. And so thank you, Ms. Judd, for being that best teacher for me.
Hi, my name is Jace.
Yeah.
I've been at ROTC for 3 years in orchestra since 7th grade. Over the years, I've made Regents Orchestra, been a member of the Mansfield Philharmonic Orchestra, and played as a cello soloist for the mayor's retirement party. I perform solos and ensembles, both inside and outside of school. And both my school ensembles qualified for state competition in 2019 and 2020. I chose Ms. Judd because she really helped to grow my passion for orchestra. And her purpose here is beyond music. And she was the one who encouraged me to do more than just go to orchestra class and go to orchestra practices after school. She constantly opened the doors of opportunities for not just me, but everyone in orchestra. And through these experiences, I gained confidence in myself, met great people, and created some of the greatest memories in my life. She was a person to believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself.
All right, next up is Kaiser Cannon and Jolyn Maddox.
What's up? I'm Kaiser Cannon. Graduated in 2021. I am planning to attend the University of Tulsa, majoring in exercise and sports science. I play football also. I played football all 4 years, and I am a member of the National Honor Society. The teacher I have chosen is
Miss Maddox, she was my 8th grade history teacher, and by far one of the best classes that I've ever been in. She was a joy to be around every day. It was never a dull moment in her class, and she made learning fun, which is very hard to do. So I thank you for that.
Next up would Miss Omari Omaker and Milo McQueen, please come
My name is Omari, and I'm kind of surprised I'm here, but not surprised, because I worked hard, but just, you know. But anyways, I'm going to UT Austin to major in biology. I'm to Longhorn, I was a Longhorn. Today I recognize Ms. McQueen, because she's my high stepper coach. Oh yeah, I was also part of high steppers, if you didn't know. Oh yeah, but she's my coach, and this year, I know it was really hard for her and all of us, but she still made things happen. And it was one time this year, like, she just made us like really remember what we were here for. And it made me really think, like, this is really my last year in high school. Like, I need to make the best of it. And my last year dancing, so I just wanted to make the best of everything. And she really made me remember, like, to do that. So thank you.
Next up is Donna Osundi and Arlen Placencio Lorenzana and Kristen Kelly, along with Jacob Muchler.
Good evening. My name is Elise Allman. I am a senior at Sinea High School. I have been a part of the Red Army Band for all 4 years and part of the softball for 2. I will be majoring in communication sciences and disorders this fall at UT Austin in hopes of becoming a speech language pathologist. I am here to recognize Mr. Muchler. He was my teacher for both Algebra 2 and Geometry. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I think Mr. Muchler has been a marvelous teacher, partly because, to be completely honest, he is good with separating his private life and his educational life, because I have no idea what he does outside of school. But I think that's the best part of him, because he was able to make a connection with multiple students in his educational life, and I feel like you have to be a pretty amazing teacher to do that. He has been completely amazing. He has made math really fun for me and made it really easy. He pretty much set the basics to what I'm now learning in AP Calculus. We always walk in, do the warm-up, go over the topic, and then have an assignment. And I feel like you've made my high school life pretty much the basics, and I really appreciate you for that. He's also made it really fun for me with Albert's insomnia. So I'd just like to thank him for making my high school as memorable.
My name is Christian Kelly. I'm graduating this year on National Honor Society. I nominated Mr. Mushler because I had him for 3 years. I had him in Algebra 1, 2, and in Geometry. And basically, like, each time I had him, we just made the class fun. Just, like, made math easy. I'll be attending Heston College in Kansas this upcoming semester.
Good evening. My name is Donna Sunday. I'll be graduating this year, top of my class, in the top 1%. I am the Student Council Co-President, Cedar Hill's youngest varsity tennis captain, National Honor Society Secretary, and an honors cellist. I will be attending Mountain View College this fall on a full academic ride, and I was awarded a national recipient of the 4 Driving Streams Scholarship and Internship. I chose Mr. Mutzler not just because of how great a teacher he is, but how great of an advisor and mentor he is. I had him for 2 years straight, and for the entirety of my junior year, even though I didn't have him, I was in his classroom practically every day to annoy him. If I had to say who really impacted my high school career a lot, it would have to be Mr. Mutzler. Not only did he teach me so extraordinarily, but every single day, whether I had an issue or not, he gave me advice that I not only applied in the classroom, but additionally outside in the outside world. I would like to thank Mr. Mutzler for his impact on my life, and I wouldn't be the extraordinary woman I am today without him.
Okay, first of all, I didn't have the right math teachers in high school. Just saying. So don't remember it being fun. Okay, before I go any further, we've had another one of our trustees from our school board joining us, and I would like to recognize Dr. Keisha Langford, which you wave to everyone. Thank you for joining us. Okay, next up, we have Ann Rollin and Alejandro Perez.
Hello, my name is Anna Lynn, and I'm a senior at Sinea Collegiate High School, and I'm a proud member of National Honor Society. And this fall, I'll be attending University of Texas at Arlington. And today I want to recognize Mr. Perez. I was always a private, quiet kid, and I really appreciated Mr. Perez's friendly demeanor. He could always tell you, always took his time to really get to know his students and really appreciate them as more than students, but as people themselves. And he was also my pre-cal teacher. And math has always been a comfortable subject to me until I took that class. But he was always one of those teachers that really challenged me, and I really appreciate it because he got me where I am today.
Next up, we have Giovanna Henderson and Shantane Phillips.
Hi. First off, I know y'all just saw me walk over here. I'm so sorry for the shoes. I knew that I was gonna embarrass myself if I wore heels, so. But I'm Giovanni Henderson. I'm number 8 in our class. I will be attending Johns Hopkins University, and I'll be majoring in math science. I chose Miss Phillips because, okay, I don't know her as Miss Phillips. I know her as Chantoinette. I'm just gonna be completely straight up with you guys. This is my best friend. From the moment I stepped into her English class, sophomore year, she has encouraged me, she has pushed me, she has motivated me to do everything that I thought that I could not do. I'm not gonna get emotional. Okay. Even after I left her class, I would literally, if I didn't want to be somewhere, I would go inside of her class. I cannot tell you how many times she told me, Gia, get out of here. You haven't been my student in over a year. Her favorite line to tell me is, Gia, stop tripping, because I second guess myself so much, and she's actually one of the major reasons that I applied to Johns Hopkins. I was sitting there the night before the application was actually due, and I submitted that very night, and she literally told me, she was like, Gia, you have to stop second guessing yourself. You have to stop doubting yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You are everything that you think that you are. And I mean, I got accepted, so that's a good thing. She also encouraged me to be in like her cheer manager because I was not in any extracurriculars. I can tell you now, I did not like school. I was good at it, but that does not mean that I have to like it. She gave me school spirit, which I really found that I lacked. She had me make new friends and connections with the cheerleaders. She really just brought me completely out of my shell, and for that, I will forever be grateful. It's something that I'll be able to take with me in life, like as far as I can go in life. All of the lessons, all of the conversations that we have sat and had, all the laughs and the giggles, and even the emotional moments. I just
Next up, we have Brayden Manchin and Cherish Paulo.
Hello, my name is Brayden Manchin. I'm a member of NHS, Business Professionals of America, and I was recognized by the College Board National African American Recognition Program. In fall, I will be attending Louisiana State University to study marketing. And today I just recognized Ms. Fulham, who was my English teacher in 9th grade. And in 9th grade, she wrote our class individualized Christmas cards, and online she told me to never forget that my voice and feelings matter, and they should be heard. So I've been trying to carry that with me throughout my high school career. So I would like to thank Ms. Fulham for her impact on me and my class.
Next, Ms. Emma Rose Hernandez and Chandra Renshaw.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Emma Hernandez, and public speaking is no stranger to me. To start off, I am the president of my graduating class here at Cedar Hill High School. I'm the president of Student Council at Cedar Hill High School, the president of BPA, an active member in National Honor Society, a member of the Superintendent Student Roundtable. I'm an independent math tutor. I hold a part-time job as a waitress in a local restaurant. I'm a daughter, and I am a sister. All roles which I'm very proud of, they all take time. But being able to manage time and do it on my own is something that I wouldn't have been able to do without the support of teachers, my parents, and my friends as well. Choosing an educator to pick for this was very difficult. I jumped between fine arts directors, math teachers, even a couple of teachers that I see here in the crowd, all of which I still very appreciate. But this year I encountered a new face to my life. I'm gonna read off this paper just so I don't get emotional. Compared to most people who have heavily impacted my life, Ms. Charles fairly new to my life. She honestly surprised me in the best way, of course. She's practically been like a second mother to me. She's always the person who believes in me most, even when I don't believe in myself. Ms. Mitchell has been a major supporter and motivator throughout the most difficult year of my life. Jeez. She is the hand to help guide me through every single difficult time I've had. And that's been something that helped me through everything. As a result of that, I always hold fine arts educators close to my heart. It's not an easy decision at all to choose just one person to recognize, but it made my heart the happiness choosing Mr. Renshaw. Every day is a good one with you. Even when it's rough. You're a rare son that most people do need in their life. I hope you stay in the district long enough to make lasting impact on students and grow the brilliance within the choir program. Really appreciate you. Thank you for everything from the laughs to the trip to the beach. This is really hard, guys. Just be ready. And I will make you proud of all that I do. I will be furthering my education at Southern Methodist University. Pony up. I am in 2 leadership programs at SMU already. I'm a returning scholar as well as a Mustang scholar, and I will be attending on a full ride. The only thing I have to pay is a deposit, y'all.
Tiffany Vaughn and Archana Tamari.
Hello, my name is Tiffany Vaughn, and I will be graduating from Cedar Hill Collegiate High School as one of the top 10 students. Throughout my high school years, I have been in many organizations, such as being a student council officer and an NHS officer. And I just want to say that I am really glad to attend this school and be a part of this program because it is such an amazing program to be in. Because I will also be graduating with my associate's degree. And I will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington and majoring in exercise science and pursuing the career of a sports medicine doctor. And here today, I would like to put the spotlight on an amazing educator, Mrs. Suari. Although I've only known her for 2 years, she has been such an amazing teacher to me and very important to me. From being my physics teacher to my NHS advisor, she has always been there for me throughout my hard times, especially during junior year. She's always listened to my rants, my complaints, and always letting me come by to her classroom during her lunch break and let me talk to her. So I just want to say that I really appreciate her and that she's such an amazing educator. Thank you.
Next up, will Noelia Macias and Caitlin Jackson and Derek Walker, please.
Hi, I'm Noelia Macias. I am actually going to cosmetology school. It's called Oval School in Arlington, Texas. So, I don't know, doing hair is just always what I want to do ever since I was little. So I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm just committed to it. But I've been in band for like 6 years now. Mr. Walker has known me since I was like in 5th grade. So he's been here for a long time. And he's just seen me all my years, and yeah, he's seen me grow into the woman I am now. So yeah. And I obviously appreciate my family and my boyfriend for being there for me all my life, and I love y'all. So yeah, thank you.
Hey y'all, I'm Caitlin. I'm a senior. I plan on attending UTA Arlington, and I plan on majoring in English. At first, it was going to be pre-med, but it's too much money. Way too much debt, just too much. But I plan on being a teacher, an English teacher. Then afterwards, I plan on being something in screenwriting, like writing your favorite shows, movies, and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be honest, at the beginning of the coronavirus, I was having fun at first. I was. You know, school was easy. It really was. But when it came to my senior year, I figured that I had to really be responsible. I had to learn my schedule. I couldn't slack because if I did, all my grades would come down to doo-doo. So I really had to be the best I could be. But I chose Mr. Walker because he's a good teacher. He helped me become who I am, become a better leader, become a better person, be more outspoken, be more confident in myself. He really has taught me a lot. He's taught me to be before time, something like that, but you have to be on time. But thank you.
Okay, and next up, we have Hillary Solomon, Dealosa, and Hope Williams with Kishun Williams.
Hello. Okay, I'm really soft-spoken, but my name is Elise Allman. I am the part of the top 10 at Cedar Hill Collegiate High School. I am a proud member of NHS. I was part of Yearbook Club. I had 4 wonderful years at Collegiate, and I am so thankful to my classmates, all of my teachers, even the ones who left, my professors, and especially my parents. I am going to attend Trinity University in the fall. I am going to major in communications and hopefully become a journalist. And I decided that my star educator was going to be Miss Williams because she's been such a light in my life. Sorry. She told me not to make her cry. I love all my teachers, I really do. And they have all had an impact. And Ms. Williams,
we had a connection. And although geometry wasn't my favorite subject, I loved going to her class because she's a wonderful person with a wonderful spirit, a wonderful heart. She truly loves teaching students, and I'm so lucky I got to have her, not only as a teacher, but as a mentor. And I love her so much.
Hello, I am Theoloza, and I am a senior at Cedar Hill Collegiate High School. I will be graduating in the top 10. I am a member of Green Club Nationalists, not really final, but we made it to Nationals in BPA. Thank you, Ms. Vernon. I'm also a secretary in NHS, but over the years, I was a part of STEP team and music club, where Ms. Williams comes in. In STEP team, I was the only Asian person in there, and she really cheered me on when I couldn't keep a beat. In music club, I remember this one time we were singing a song, and I sang a note, kind of held it pretty good, I guess, but she cheered me on, and the first thing I did was I scurried away, but I did have an ego boost because of that. I appreciate you to the stars, Ms. Williams, and I will keep your guidance with me as I go to UT Arlington and major in criminal justice. Lastly, I'd like to thank the CHISD Education Foundation. Thank you. I'm honored to have this award. And Ms. Williams, you very much deserve this award. I did not just choose you randomly. Lastly, I'd also like to thank my family who never wavered their faith in me. I love you, bro. I love you, Mom, and I love you, Dad. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hope Williams, and I'm graduating top 10 in my class. I'm also National Honor Society Vice President, and I'll be going to UNT in fall with double majoring in marketing and communications. And I just want to thank Ms. Williams just in this amounts. I knew from the moment I walked in her class that she was not only going to be a great teacher, but just someone so important in my life. I remember there were countless days I would walk into her class complaining about anything and everything, and she would always tell me it was going to be okay. Anytime we had a project and I just really was struggling with it, she would always look at me and tell me that it was going to be okay. And at the end result, she just always told me I did an amazing job and that it was worth it. And she has been one of the best teachers ever. And I can't thank her enough for all that she's done for me.
What an incredible group of scholars and educators. Let's give them all one more round of applause. I want to say we are so fortunate here. I know that I had discussions with some of these students as they were making their selections and emails back and forth and how many teachers can we pick and how do I pick my favorite teacher? I love them all. We are the most fortunate of districts, I think, because we have such an incredible group of educators that obviously care so much about their students, and I'm proud to be a Longhorn. Well, we would not be complete this evening without giving our principals of these two wonderful high schools the opportunity to say a few words to their scholars. Will Mr. Miller and Mr. Koenig please join me?
Good evening. Thank y'all so much for joining us. So we've heard about amazing teachers from absolutely amazing scholars who come from amazing families. So parents, thank you so much for entrusting us with your young children. And last but not least, scholars, what you may not know is you make a lasting impression on each one of us as you leave us.
On behalf of Cedar Hill High School, the faculty and staff and the administrators, again, thank you for coming out to help us show our students and show our families some appreciation tonight. You are the first class that has went through an entire pandemic from the beginning of your senior year to the end of your senior year, and you persevered. You've done a lot of great things, and we want to recognize for that. We have about 10 days of school left, so don't let up now. Keep persevering, keep turning in the work, keep showing up, be there on time, and in a blink of an eye, this will be over with. And so once this is over, we'll have some great memories to look back on. But again, thank you for coming out tonight.
We would like to ask all of the STAR educators and STAR students to join us as soon as we dismiss in just a moment to come up on stage. We're going to do a group shot of all of our educators and students. We'd also like Dr. Hudson and administration, our school board to join us as well, our principals, if you will hang out and join us for a photo as well as they're walking to the back, sorry. And also, we have a special treat for you as you're leaving in just a few minutes. We have a table back over in the corner on the way out the door, and we have some special cookies for you, and we'd like for everyone to take a cookie when you leave as our Shining Star visitors, guests, educators, and students, and STAR families. So on behalf of the Chef Board, the CHISD, and myself, thank you for making this evening an overwhelming success. Have a blessed evening.